Hello everyone. Today we'll do the discussion of quadratic equation. The general equation of quadratic equation is ax square bx plus c equal to 0. This is the means general equation for quadratic, where a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. This has exactly two roots. Why it has two roots? Because the maximum power of x is 2. That's why it has two roots, which may be real or may be imaginary. That we'll talk later. So how to solve this quadratic equation? There are two methods. One is splitting the middle term, another one is quadratic formula. Direct we have formula, we have to put that and we'll get the answer. So first we'll discuss about splitting the middle term. So let the quadratic equation is x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Comparing this with ax square bx plus c equal to 0, that is general equation. So if you compare here x square, the coefficient is 1, so a equal to 1. B, here it is given plus b, but it is minus 5, so b will be minus 5. C equal to 6, constant term. So what are the steps to find the middle term? So steps is find two numbers that multiply to AC. Means we have to find two numbers. Those two numbers, if we multiply, that will give the number that we will find by multiplying AC. So let's say here A is 1, C is 6. That's why I have written here AC equal to 1 into 6, that is 6. And those two number, if we add up, then it will give B. Means here you see here b is minus 5. So we have to think two numbers. Those two numbers addition will be minus 5 and multiplication will be plus 6. So those two numbers we can find minus 3 minus 2. Minus 3 plus minus 2. See here I am written minus 3 minus 2, that is minus 5. Minus 3 into minus 2 equal to 6. Okay, so we find our two numbers are minus 3 minus 2. So now our equation was x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So we will split this middle term and we can split, that is minus 3x and minus 2x. X square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. If we are taking from these two, first and second term, if we take x common, then it will be x minus 3. If I am taking minus 2 common from third and fourth term, minus 2 common, then it will be x minus 3. So see, if I am taking, say x I am taking common, it will be x minus 3. If I am taking plus 2 common, then what happened? Here it will be minus x plus 3. Okay, but these two common terms, these two should be same. Here x minus 3 is coming, means here you have to take a number common, so that here it will be x minus 3. That's why we cannot take plus 2. We have to take minus 2. Because if I am taking minus 2, then it will give x minus 3. So x minus 3 is common in both the terms. So x minus 3 we are taking common, x minus 2, that is equal to 0. So we find two linear terms, x minus 3, x minus 2. X minus 3 equal to 0 or x minus 2 equal to 0. Or we can write x equal to 3 or x equal to 2. So we found two roots, that is 3 and 2. Means if we put x value 3, then this equation, quadratic equation value will be 0. Otherwise, if we take x equal to 2, then also the quadratic equation value will be 0. Now let's see quadratic formula. So our formula is x equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So here b square minus 4ac, this is termed as capital D. So this is very important. Capital D we can write b square minus 4ac by 2a. That's why we can write also x equal to minus b plus minus square root of capital D by 2a. And this capital D is known as discriminant. So there are three things you have to remember, which is very important. That is in exam point of view, this is very important. if the discriminant value means when you are getting b square minus 4ac, if the value is more than 0, then the roots are distinct real roots, means they are two different real roots. If d value is coming 0, two equal real roots, and if d value is coming less than 0 in negative, then there is no real roots, only imaginary roots. So we are taking this one, the same quadratic equation, so that we can verify whether x value is coming 3 and 2 or not. So x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Here a equal to 1, b equal to minus 5, c equal to 6. So in this formula we have to put c minus of minus 5 plus minus 5 square minus 4 into 1 into 6 by 2 into 1. 5 plus minus root over 25 minus 24 by 2. That's why we can write 5 plus minus square root of 1 means 1 by 2. So we can take plus and minus. If we are taking plus, x equal to 5 plus 1 by 2 equal to 6 by 2, that is 3. And if x equal to, we are taking negative 5 minus 1 by 2, that is 4 by 2 equal to 2. Okay, so we got two numbers 3 and 2. Here also in splitting method, middle term split method, we found 3 and 2. Here also 3 and 2. So this much you have to remember, and in next video I will do some more questions, examples of quadratic equation. This is the basic part, how to find the roots of the quadratic equation by splitting up middle term and quadratic formula. Hope you understand. So next video you can find so many questions that we have discussed. For today this much. Bye bye.